The course records team are responsible for the university's course and course module data. We will work with the quality and standards team, so once courses go through validation or if you're proposing a change to your course, the course records team will be involved in that process. So we will attend the panel meetings and provide feedback on the documents that you supply. Once those documents have been approved, the course records team will set your records up in the system. Course records are also responsible for managing and maintaining module and assessment records. Although you might propose those during the MST task in eVision or the modifications task in eVision, once those again have been approved by Quality and Standards team, those changes will come through to us and we will make those changes in the system. Once the course records team have received all of the documents and we have all the information we need, then generally your course should be set up within about 3 to 5 working days. Obviously during busy periods it might take a little bit longer, but we do aim to get you all the details out to you as soon as possible so that you can create your Canvas courses and get all your course content ready for the students. We may have some additional queries for you, so for example if you haven't told us when they run, we will need that information so that we can set up your module availability records or your MAVs as you may know them. Whilst we're setting up your records, there are 3 things that we need to look out for. Firstly, we need to make sure that your course and module records meet external requirements. So for example, this could be requirements for OFS or HESA, for ESFA if they're apprenticeships, or for external bodies if they're PSRB related, so the NMC or HDPC, etc. Secondly, we need to make sure that they meet our internal requirements. So obviously we have academic regulations that we need to adhere to and university bylaws that we need to make sure we create our courses in line with. And again, if you do have a PSLB exemption, we need to make sure those exemptions are also handled correctly with the record setup. And thirdly, we need to make sure that the records are set up in line with our own systems. Quality and Standards team will help guide you through the modifications processes or any revalidation exercises that you're going through. However, if there is any more in-depth detail that you need to know about, any technical detail, so which mark schemes do I pick, which assessment types and how the weightings work and how the module results will calculate, then the course records team can go through those with you. So please feel free to get in touch with us and talk about those details before you actually submit your changes. Course records will also maintain the module and assessment records within the SITS database. If you're proposing a new module, then you'll submit through the MST task on eVision. It'll ask you various questions about the module title, how many credits it is, and what assessments you want to include within it. And from that information, we'll create an assessment pattern. Once it's been approved, again by the Quality and Standards team, that'll come through to us and we'll create those records for you, and we will then maintain them throughout their life cycle. So if you do want to make any changes, you can do that through the module modifications task in eVision. And again, once those changes have been approved, we'll reflect those within the SITS database. And then eventually those changes will be reflected within eVision and within Canvas.